Eu tenho um comunicado para dizer. No meu canal é só ao vivo, né? Transmissão ao vivo. Eu não sou fã de gravar vídeo, editar essas coisas, não sou muito bom com isso. Por enquanto vai ser ao vivo, porque por enquanto vai ser transmissão ao vivo por enquanto. Até aprender tranquilo, editar, fazer essas paradas todas.
General? What are you building?
Jogando um Falloutzinho aqui, malandro. Olha esse aqui. Esse aqui aumenta a velocidade. Olha esse aqui. Este aqui eu vou usar. Cadê aquele peitoral? Esse aqui eu quero upar ele. Vou ver se fica igual o meu. Cadê? Cadê o X1? Aqui, X1. Cadê nosso querido amigo aqui? Ih, acho que ele ficou pra trás, hein? Vou passar uma hora. Sério que ele ficou pra trás? Porra, sacanagem. Vamos fazer o quê? Ah não, tô 42 com menos. Nossa, é quanto? Ah não, nossa, 35. 35, deixa eu ver uma coisa. Vou forçar o meu. Esse aqui é revestido de chumbo. A energia vai ter 42. Vamos guardar. Não tem mais uma coisa pra mexer. Esse aqui. Nominal. Monofilamento. Composto. Vou guardar aqui por enquanto. Saúde aqui. Vamos falar nisso, deixa eu ver como está minha válvula projetada aqui. Eu vou vender. Aquela bugada de sempre. Não, vou fazer sem querer. Bom, tem quanto? 94. Já dá uma carregada na pistola aqui. Carrega essa aqui pra mim. Esse aqui de uma vez. Não posso carregar 303. Que coisa. Esse momento precisa melhorar a capacidade de carga. Madrugando de novo, vai fazer o quê? Tá, temos que ir lá falar com... Não, sai da rádio, idiota. Temos que ir lá falar... Voltar lá no aeroporto.
Nossa, olá, nossos queridos, Irmandade de Aço. Eu tô avançado no jogo, comecei agora. Só comecei a gravar agora. Não comecei desde o início. Gravar não. Transmitir, porque eu não tenho. Por enquanto eu não tô gravando por causa. Não sou bom com edição de vídeo, então primeiro eu vou aprender, mexer direitinho com edição, pra depois começar a gravar e editar. Enquanto eu transmito ao vivo, qualquer merda que eu falar, fica que se foda também, tomar no cu.
Nossos queridos Irmandade de Aço aqui, vamos falar aqui com a moça aqui em cima.
Proctor Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Eu vou dar as honras.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more...
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And Thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Olha o tamanho da criança. Traição cega. Olha com action. Ih, agora vem a bomba. Lá em cima. Ah, não vou pegar. Isso aqui. Botão. Ah, esse aqui é um elevador.
This frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Não é mais fácil. Oh, cara, já tô ficando bem hoje já. Cavaleiro. Já fui com H. Já fui com. Já estou com o título de cavaleiro. O que é?
Elder Maxon?
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Fazer proc para me ajudar a responder essas questões aqui. Troca a roupa.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to
Esqueci
try
de tirar a
again?
máscara.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
Because you never expected this information to see the light of day. Now tell me the truth before
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Don't insult my intelligence.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
How dare you speak to me in that tone of voice? I'm growing tired of your lies. Tell me everything you know before it's too late.
Has it ever occurred to you that Dance might not be aware of his own identity?
No, it had not. However, even if that were true, Dance still represents a clear and present danger to us all. Your sincerity in this matter has been rather surprising. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Caralho, sério isso que eu vou ter que matar? Porra, o cara era... Não, quero usar isso. Isso aqui é só quando tô usando radioativo. Matar ele vai ser casca grossa. Não, é aqui dentro. Diabo. Acho que tem que subir pra cima do salgão. Subir. Ali pra cima do convés principal da base aqui. O cara me ajudou o jogo todo, eu vou ter que matar ele agora.
Attention! Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
Oh, Knight. I was told...
Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite...
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever... You may want to get comfortable. This could take...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck. I've stored the data.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the...
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps?
Uh-huh. I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited... Check every building you explore.
Beleza.
Scribe?
Pode.
This way. This way.
Bora. Fala meu anjo.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Bora lá, né? Fazer o quê? Puta que pariu. Seu maldito, sai pra lá. Primeiro eu vou em Sanctuary pegar minha armadura. Cadê aqui Sanctuary? Vamos. Eu tô ficando biolho já. 3h22 da manhã. Que bosta. E ainda tenho que trabalhar. Que merda. Tô fudido. Hoje, né? O que eu ia fazer? Até me esqueci. Ai, que loucura. Aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho alguma carta para dispensar. Aí. Isso aqui também fica aí dentro. Já tá consertado. Acho que eu deixei o reator de fusão como eu imaginei. A melhor armadura do jogo que eu estou guardando. Deixa aí. Ah, moça, tá aparecendo aqui de novo.
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long.
Let's see what you have.
E tem pra nós. Essa aqui só vende porcaria. Armas. Eu não me importo, essa é boa. Bom, presta comprar munição. Essas 8 que eu vou querer, mais aqui. Bom.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Tô produzindo bastante, 103 água, né? Olha que depois eu vou vender. Pegar umas tampas a mais. Água purificada dá dinheiro. Só botar um monte dessas aqui pra brincar aí, ó. Produzindo pra nós essas água purificada, né? Tem que achar outro pra botar aqui. Modo de construção. Não pode ser designado. Deixa eu achar outro vagabundo por aqui. Tem que arrumar melhor essas casas. Lembra mais aço pra nós. Borracha. Oh, merda. Aço, madeira. Vira gato. Aqui outra coisa tem que ajeitar. Esse aqui já está designado já. Esse. Vamos fazer ele vir trabalhar pra cá. Ela ali cuida da plantação. Esse aqui vai ficar designado no outro armamento aqui. No outro morteiro. Inclusive esse morteiro eu tenho que comprar fora. Fazer um jeito. Agora eu tenho que pegar aqui a armadura. Acho que tô com 2 reatores, certo? Dar um save aqui. Dados de missões. Falei com do mês. Olha com plaster. Eu falo plaster depois. Fechem-se as cortinas. Desenhar aqui o QG da ferrovia. Ferrovia.
Desdemona has an op for it.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a holotape, plug her into any Institute terminal, and execute.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber.
You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
Enviei mensagem do autógrafo. Tudo. Vou ter que voltar. Tirar a armadura. Não dá pra ir com a armadura no instituto. Dá a armadura aqui.
Power demand jumped up 5%.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today. I can't seem to find him.
Uma sessão de biologia. Biotecnologia. Não, aqui é sistemas avançados. Biotecnologia dessa pra cá. Não. Aqui. Biociência. Biociência. Biotecnologia. Okay. Laboratório velho. Ali, tá. Vamos que eu já destruí as torretas aqui. Opa, passei por essa bolsa e não tinha visto. 50 tampas, gostei. Um rato morto, um gato morto, um rato, porra, um rato gigante. Eu já quero aproveitar e pegar aqui. Cadê? Anotação de pesquisa. Aqui. Solução experimental. Leve o soro para vigil. Aproveitar que tem um terminal aqui. Usar terminal. Carregar anotações. Anotações avançadas. Comando atômico. Tipo de caçador. Mensagens criptografadas. Leia a resposta do patriota. Sala de manutenção pós tudo. Sistemas avançados, tá?
Sounds like those raiders at the Libertarian are quite a handful.
Hi, mister.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad. And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, but we'll need help. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, C-1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Trust is a two-way street.
Excuse me. I must focus on my duties.
He's not from here. He's been helping our synths escape on the surface. It's safe.
If you insist we speak in front of him, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, C1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Do you require anything?
Half of you know this already, but something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related. But the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, he made it inside the Institute. And then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did he find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this. The ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
I'm feeling overdue for some reconstructive surgery.
Have you met with Patriot?
Maybe I'll go blonde next time. I could use some fun.
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Hey, Des is looking for you. I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Word is, that's
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
After you get the password
Ai, ai. Vou jogar mais um pouquinho e vou sair. Eu vou encerrar um pouco. Encerrar a transmissão logo também. Agradeço por vocês estarem assistindo aí. Quem estiver assistindo, sim. Acho que não tá ninguém. Mas fazer o quê?
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await.
Sure, I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased question 1, do you possess...
Sure. Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. Would you like the...
Sure, why not?
1.
Tem que subir por aqui.
Won't be able to pick this.
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
Nossa, bagulho.
Nice.
Please save all questions for after the tour of the facility. Please save all questions for after the tour of the facility. Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. Please save all questions for after the tour of the facility. Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
A chave daquela porta deve ter em algum lugar. Opa. Save aqui. Começo pior. Temos um terminal aqui. Um crânio. Acho que eu vou ter que procurar outra amostra pra isso. Nossa, vou ter que combinar amostras agora, sério. Só tem que procurar. Não gostei disso aqui. Alumínio, achei outra mão. Identificado. Agora a gente coloca aqui o dopolítrico e a outra amostra. A gente vem aqui. Escanear e hidrogênio, verificar parâmetros de fabricação, terceiro item que eu vou ter que achar. Composição química. Algum reagente. Algum isótopo vou ter que achar. Opa. Aonde? Nossa, muitos. Ai, filho da puta, vem por trás. Terceira amostra química aqui. Vamos buscando o hackeio. Deixa eu simplesmente gastar um aqui. Ele restaura, sabia? Vamos eliminar mais um aqui. Ai, ai. Não, não. Tem mais um. Vendemos mais um aqui. Não. Não. Cara, vai ser meu chute. Não foi. Vou ter que aguardar mais um pouco.
There we go.
Aí, filho da puta. Controle de portas de segurança. Abrir portas. Merda. Fudeu. Acontece no flash de proteção. Ah, mentira. Muito chato, cara. Maldito. Puta, especialista ainda. Mas esse terminal pra encher o saco. Nossa, que cagada. Caralho. armadilha aqui. Tenho e ouro. código.
Des has something urgent for you.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. Our final analysis indicates if we stage a mass break, instead we use...
That's a bold plan.
We can't waste... The Institute will... So the heart of our talk with Z1...
Uh-huh. Z1 seems capable of that.
We always thought Patriot was the savior of the synth. As much as we...
Right.
If he learns... Good luck. We're all with you.
I don't know if even a scabber would take that.
Vou encerrar o vídeo agora em santuário. Na verdade, vou deixar nenhum. E para encerrar o vídeo, nós vamos fazer uma coisa legal. Disparou. Aí, isso merece um like, hein, gente? Um like e um gosteizinho aí, valeu.